welcome back to TubeTalk.
Thank you, Douglas. Welcome back to you too.
Thank you.
In level
2.
You get a teacher's only day on Friday?
Well, we gotta go back to school on Monday.
Yeah. It's good.
No,
You
it's
can
not.
learn something.
Anyway,
You've enjoyed the lockdown.
I very much have. We'll kick it off with last week. Moobitas had a fantastic win at Warwick Farm.
Wasn't it good?
It was amazing.
Big, flashy black horse with 4 white legs. One of our European imports. He's had 4 starts in Australia. His only failure was on a heavy track, so he likes a good track. Got back to last, was a long way off them, but tracked up nicely. Great ride, James McDonald, and was too strong on the straight. He's learning all the time. His first couple of runs, he was overdoing things a bit and pulling, but now he's learned to relax, and I think he has a very big future ahead of him in Australia. We only paid 40,000 guineas for him, and he's going to go over more ground, 2,000 metres plus. He's on his way through the grades. Going to have a lot of fun with him. Really exciting horse.
Okay. We also have Fury Miho with an extremely good second at the Gold Coast last Friday.
Was extremely good. $7.30 a place. He got a little bit further back than we anticipated, and when the speed came out of the race, he just pulled, and he's liable to do that. He pulled and pulled, and I was quite worried down the back straight, thinking, don't run out of energy, buddy. Just relax. And he took a little while to clear room in the straight, but once he did, he powered home. Really, really good second. And he deserves a win. He's had, I think, 10 starts this campaign, only finished out of the top 5 once. So, very consistent. Goes back 20, it must be next Friday, next week, no, 2 weeks, 29th for a 1400 metre race.
And finally, we had Elward.
1800 metre race. Sorry.
And we had Elward, who had a good return to the races, who ran 5th.
He's come up super. His trial was good, his race was excellent. I mean, only 1300 metres and he's a 2000 metre horse. And he sort of got a little bit outpaced the straight, then he came back well. He wasn't beaten far. He was sharp. Really excited about him coming back. I think he's in for a big campaign. And it was a very strong field too, strong sprinting field. Ideally, he'd be going to 1600 metres next start, but there isn't a 1600 metres program, so he's going to have to go 1400 again. Well, not again, but 1400 next week, 22nd. And which will have him fit enough to go to 1800 metres. So the race, not ideal next week, but after that, the one after that, man, watch out, he's in for a big break.
Okay, moving on to this week, Saturday at the Gold Coast, we've got 2 runners. And the first,
2 in level 2. 2 in level 2.
The first runner, at race 3, we have Stardome.
Stardome, and he raced fresh up over 1400 metres, which is too short, got back in the field. Action was good, but never really got a chance to get into the race. Ideally, Look would be going a mile with him because he wants further. But just the way the programs are at the moment, the restrictions that there are on where you can race, there's no mile race for him. So we've got to go 1400 again, and that is against him, there's no doubt. Midfield draw, barrier 7 of 12, and we're claiming 2 kilos off him, off his back, which is nice. If we can get I don't think he's going to have the speed to sit midfield. That'd be ideal midfield with cover, sorry. Because he's racing at a distance short of his best. So he might be a little bit behind midfield, but as long as he's got cover and relaxed, and then is hitting the line hard, I'll be happy looking to stepping up to 1800 metres in the subsequent starts. Don't want to see him get caught 3 wide over 1400 metres without cover. That would be a disaster. He's come up well, he's worked well, he can hit the line hard. It's just not quite the ideal race for him because of the distance.
You never know though.
No, look, you never know. He's beaten better fields than this and better form than this. So if he happens to get a good run and he is training well, he certainly, it's not beyond him winning.
And race 2, the second runner,
Yes.
No,
Not
second
race 2.
runner, race 7 is Rakik.
Yeah, and I like this race for him. He's had a long campaign. He's been up for a long time, but he's had a very, very successful campaign. And last couple of runs, things haven't quite panned out for him. He's dropping back to 1800 metres in 3 weeks between runs, which I like, and I like the fact he's got a good barrier draw of 3. He's got Ryan Maloney in the saddle. He's going to be able to get should be able to get a lovely run handy with cover and relaxed, and that's going to give him the opportunity to sprint hard and straight. And he's $10 fixed odds, and I think he's over the odds. I think he's a very good chance. The only thing against him is how long he's been up, and at some point he's going to have to say, "Hey guys, I need a break." But I like his chances. I think he's over the odds. I think it's a nice each way bet.
And that brings us to bit of the week.
And now, what did we say last week about bit of the week, Dave?
That I had to choose it.
Yeah, because my bit of the weeks have been
Garbage.
well, yeah. I had picked a straight trifecta last week. I got the first two,
mediocre.
got the first two the wrong way around, and Elward ran 5th. But it wasn't great. So you've actually done some really good study, and
Yes.
I like it. Better.
So I've taken a horse called Fiesta.
Yes.
He's got barrier draw 1.
Where, first of all, what's the race?
It's race 9 at the Gold Coast.
Yes.
And I've got him he's at barrier draw 1. She's at barrier draw 1.
Which is perfect over 1200 metres. Be able to jump, get a lovely sit.
And I think she's got a very good chance of it.
Trained by Chris Waller. Fresh up, which is good for a sprinter, and she's dropping massively in class. She's been running in all the big races in Sydney, and she's dropped back to a listed race on the Gold Coast, and she's paying $18. So I think we might have found one, Doug. Well over the odds. I think you found one, I should say,
So
because you picked it.
if you want to earn some money on the weekend, you better bet for that horse.
Bet Fiesta. Beautiful. Thanks, mate. And we will see everyone next week as we proceed through level 2.
Bye. And school's back.
Bad Bruce pulling out, and De Valera makes ground of the fence around the turn, and Song and a Prayer 2 lengths clear from Regal Stage, going to a clear second. Then Big Bad Bruce running on. Regal Stage lays it down to Song and a Prayer. Big Bad Bruce is trying to get the pair, and Boober is the outside, hitting the line well. Regal Stage in front, trying to fend off Big Bad Bruce, but Mubarak is the outside, coming hard, and Mubarak's over the top.